Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. The floodlights are on and everyone is ready here at Turf Moor. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Burnley facing Manchester City.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And a look at the starting lineup for Burnley.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
And here's the Manchester City lineup. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. Potentially exciting 90 minutes here, and Manchester City get the ball rolling. Nunes. Silva. Rodri. Good ball over the top. And played in. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Not messing around with that clearance. Walker. Now with Edwards. Fleming. And a clever piece of defending. Nunes. Rodri. Plenty of support here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Florentino. Now Haaland. On to Semenyo. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Ward-Prowse. And it's with Ekdal. Walker now. Ekdal. Walker. And it's with Ekdal. Esteve. Ekdal. Walker now. Marcus Edwards. Ward-Prowse. Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, he's a good athlete, big, strong and powerful, and when he's in the mood and playing well, he's a tough opponent. It'll be interesting to see how he plays today.
Rodri. Jeremy Doku. Cherki. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Quilinci Hartmann. On the ball, Florentino. Jadon Anthony. Esteve. Florentino. Walker. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. O'Reilly. Doku. Maxime Esteve. Well, the ball back with City here. Walker. Now with Edwards. Walker now. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Quilinci Hartmann. Ekdal. On the ball, Florentino. Maxime Esteve. Walker. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Bernardo Silva. The ball with Rodri. Well, a good tackle. Walker. Ekdal. Ward-Prowse. Intelligent defending. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. And crossed in there. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Jadon Anthony. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Well, Burnley regaining possession. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Cherki. Promising pass. Opportunity to deliver the cross. O'Reilly. The ball with Rodri. Promising pass. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. O'Reilly. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Ryan Cherki. Now Haaland. Haaland. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Quilinci Hartmann. Maxime Esteve. On the ball, Florentino. Anthony. Ward-Prowse. And he did well to cut it out. Cherki. On to Haaland. Did well to win it back.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Can they nudge in front? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Ward-Prowse. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Can he find the right pass? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Anthony. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Showing good situational awareness. Rodri. Jeremy Doku. On to Silva. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Quilinci Hartmann. Esteve. Hartmann. On to Anthony. On the ball, Florentino. And so, officially speaking, the first half is in the history books here in Lancashire. Well, part of the story here, Erling Haaland struggling to make an impact. And how often do we say that?
Well, there's two ways you can view this. Either he hasn't been given the service, or he's not found himself enough space. It's probably a bit of both.
So back at it, into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? Nicely timed tackle. Jadon Anthony. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Delightful pass. Still could put it away. Terrific piece of anticipation. Silva. Mateus Nunes. Rodri. Ryan Cherki. The ball with Rodri. Mateus Nunes. Rodri. Ryan Cherki. On to Haaland. Composed and patient passing. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Well, the threat could be there. Well, the danger is still there. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. And a substitution in the offing.
To be replaced by number 29, Josh Laurent.
Walker. And possession lost by Burnley. Doku. And defensive play to be applauded. Walker. Ekdal. Walker now. On to Laurent. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And it's with Ekdal. On to Anthony. Zian Fleming. Will he play it in? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Ryan Cherki. City couldn't keep the ball. Fleming into that deeper position. And City recovering possession well. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Rodri. Ryan Cherki. On to Silva. Jeremy Doku. Rodri. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Ryan Cherki. Erling Haaland. Showing a great defensive instinct.
That's really good awareness there.
Silva. Ryan Cherki. Guehi. Mateus Nunes.
Can the owner of the red convertible registration
Rodri.
SNUG1 please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
And nicely over the top. Given away by City. Laurent. Walker now. Walker. And it's with Ekdal. And unable to keep possession. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding.
Well, a lot of fight and passion being shown, but not enough quality.
Florentino. Quilinci Hartmann. Ekdal. On to Laurent. Maxime Esteve. Florentino. Hartmann. Ekdal. Quilinci Hartmann. And it's with Ekdal. On the ball, Florentino. Josh Laurent. Did well to win the ball back. Bernardo Silva. Ryan Cherki. City pushing forward with options available. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Good example of pressing without the ball. Esteve. Now with Laurent. Walker. And it's with Ekdal. And in the right position to read it. Haaland. Florentino. Laurent. Walker now. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Oh, what a top-notch pass. It looked as though at long last we were going to see the opening goal.
Well, that was the big chance we've been waiting for, but it wasn't a good effort in the end. Rodri.
Nunes. Ryan Cherki. And City on the front foot near the end of this contest. Still level here. Wasteful from Burnley. Danger building. Oh, that's really untidy. Anthony. Esteve. Now with Laurent. Ekdal. Now with Fleming. A very good tackle. Jeremy Doku. And slipped through beautifully. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Florentino. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Now with Semenyo. Rodri. Cherki. And so the referee blows the whistle. It is the end of the contest, and the 3 points go to Manchester City.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
Well, Erling Haaland performing in line with our general expectations, I think it's fair to say.
Well, he was the best player on the pitch today. His movement, skill and work rate were excellent. And, of course, what a time to come up with a goal.